Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Fire Trader from firetrading.org. I just want to go over some of our notes with you guys today, some of the trades that we took, and kind of give you guys a little bit of a reason why we took them, the reason behind them. If you guys don't know, I'm a real big catalyst-driven trader. Don't get me wrong, I'm a technical trader. I use technicals to get in and out of trades and get good entries, but what it really comes down to for me is the news, the catalyst, what's driving the stock. Stocks gap up for a reason, or they gap down for a reason, and I really like to dissect the news and figure out if the gap up is, just a little overdone, or if the gap down's a little overdone. So that's kind of how we trade in the fire trading chat room, and I kind of want to go over some of these news plays with you guys. So to start it off, the first two stocks that we had on our list is MXC and USEG. Neither one of them had news this morning. They're little low flow energy companies, low flow energy stocks that are gapping up with no news. And we've seen the energy sector lately. It's been getting some attention. It's been making some moves. There's been some nice movers in it, but still, it doesn't stop the fact that a stock that's gapping up with no news doesn't have anything behind it to keep pushing it. And don't get me wrong, we've seen time and time again stocks will run for no reason. But when you get a stock that's gapping up for no reason, with no news behind it, no catalyst that's driving it to go higher, driving people into that stock to come in and buy it, typically that stock will pop and fade. And that's exactly how we played these two, MXC and USEG. So MXC here, we're gapping up 7 points. So I was looking for a pop out of the open to 12 and then watch for topping and short it back down to 8 and under. Let's take a look here. MXC. So with this one, we did get a little bit more than I was anticipating. I was looking for this pop right up here into 12. We actually got a little bit more. Actually, there's a couple traders that took it right here this morning. When we got this pop right up here into 12, they took it, started fading it down. We actually almost got our 8 here right out of the open. And then it ended up, turning around on us. It started getting some nice momentum, volume coming into it. I told everybody back off, let it do its thing. So we actually got, about another 2.60 cents more than what I was originally anticipating. But once we started seeing it top off, we saw the little, almost like a little double top right in here. It was done from there. Shorted it, took it down. We are actually about to hit our 8 target here in just a second. 1 cent to go. Oh, maybe not. Did it hit it? What's the low? 796. Okay, there we go. Congratulations. Anybody that's shorting it, just hit our 8 target. Beautiful trade. Now, the next one on our list was USEG. Same thing. Energy company gapping up. No news. I wanted to pop out of the open to $8. Watch for topping. Short it back down to 6 and under. USEG. Let's take a look here. I got the pop out of the open, 870, a little bit more than our 8, and that was it. Got the pop, actually got the initial pop right up here to 830 and brought it back down. We actually started getting a little bit more and got 870, topped it off, short it back down, hit a low of 637. So we might actually get 6 here by the end of the day if we get a quick little pull right down, hit our 6 target. But, all in all, great trade. Marna and BNTX. This was fun. Both of them were fun. Marna gapping down because of BNTX. BNTX is, they're going to get a significant amount of money when they deliver. I think it was 100 million or 100,000. I can't remember exactly. Vaccines. Well, guess what? They're not approved for the vaccine yet. They don't have the vaccine. So in my mind, I'm sitting here thinking they're getting a little bit ahead of themselves. They're already talking about getting money for shipping out vaccines, which they don't even have an approved vaccine yet. And Marna's gapping down because BNTX is, throwing out this news that they're getting a little bit ahead of themselves for. Marna, that's a buying opportunity. BNTX, that's a shorting opportunity. So BNTX, I wanted a pop out of, actually, I'll do Marna first. So Marna right here, I said, if this starts to get bought up out of the open and it breaks above 80, take it long for a quick pop to 82. We'll take a look here. Let me go back down to the 1 minute here so we can get a good look. BNTX right here. Started to pop out of the open. We broke that 80. Got a quick pop, 82, 82.25. Pulled back. This is actually where I got it long because I was looking for another push to 80 because I missed this. I missed this spot right here because I was shorting some iRobot, and I'll go over that here in a second. So I took it long right here. Once we already got that pop to 82, started coming back, putting in this nice little flag. I grabbed it right here. Next candle to make a new high over 81.20. Bam, popped it up for a couple points. I was looking for a push to 85. I took some off right here at the high of day, and then it started coming down, and it just started trending lower. And I ended up taking it off right back down here towards break even. Didn't want it to go against me. And, you know, it did end up eventually heading up almost to our 85 target, but we hit 84. So if you stuck with it, good trade. But yeah, you know, notes were perfect. Now, BNTX, it's gapping up because of this hypothetical if they get the vaccine before AZN, Marna, NVAX, INO, before any of these other companies get it. They're kind of banking that they're going to get it before they do. So if it's gapping up because of that, that's an easy short. So right here, if this does pull it open, grab it short, fade it off to 96 and under, then start watching for the bottoming and grab it long. And I'll show you guys where we took it long. I didn't short this one out of the open because I was, like I said, shorting some iRobot. I'll go over this one here in a second. But BNTX right here. Got the quick pull out of the open. If you were fast enough, you could have caught this one. We got this nice pull from 99 down to our 96 target. We started to bounce. I didn't take it long here. We actually ended up putting this nice little bear flag here, broke lower, and you know, we came back down 94. This is where I took it right here. Once we started finally getting some volume, getting some momentum coming into this stock, this is where I decided to take it. We took it long right here off this little flag break, right down here at 95.50. Bam, took it on 100. Took it on up to 100. 5-point trade just right here, and I was done with it. Never traded again for the rest of the day. You know, eventually it started working its way back up, broke high, went to 105, but, you know, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. iRobot. Okay. This one was, you know, my baby. I was all over this one. I'm actually swinging some short on this one. They had pretty good numbers, but there was something in the details that I noticed that made it a short, basically. So they did good, but there's one thing that what they said was that their revs for 2019 was 1.2 billion, I believe it was, and they didn't change their guidance for revenue for 2020. So in their earnings report, everything looked good, everything looked great. You know, they're doing so good, but yet they're not raising their guidance, and their guidance for 2021 is actually lower than 2019. And to top it off, this stock was, oh, I'm sorry, iRobot. To top it off, in 2019, at its low, towards the end of the year, was at $40, and now this thing's at $80, almost doubled, and yet they're keeping their guidance the same, and it's actually lower than 2019 guidance. That doesn't add up, right? If they're not making money, if their company is not doing better, why is this thing going up? It shouldn't be. This is a short. Fade it off. This is why I'm swinging it short. This should be back down towards $70, $60. So, it was right here. Watch for, or if this starts to pull out of the open, grab it short and slam it down to $80 and under. Then watch for bottoming and the short covering bounce to 81.50 to 82. Then top it off again and fade it off for the rest of the day. And this one was just absolutely perfect. Could have shorted it right out of the open, right here, 82, 82.50, slammed it down, 80 and under. Watch for bottoming. Look for the short covering bounce back up to 82, top it off, and short it. All day fade back down. And now we're starting to break the, and I'm actually targeting, you know, 77. I don't know if we're going to get it. We got about 30 minutes here. But I'll probably cover a piece of it here going into close, and I'll swing the rest of it short. And TER wasn't very good. I told everybody I wanted to pull out of the open because I think the gap up was just a little bit too much for TER, and I wanted to pull out of the open. But when we were looking at this pre-market, because I wrote my notes when it was sitting up here, and it got this big yank out of the open here, and I told everybody back off. This is the trade's done. The trade's basically done. We got this big sell-off. It's not gonna recover from this. There's no long in it. The short's already done. Just leave it alone. Nobody touched it today. And Best Buy, if you guys read the report, their internet sales were up like 255%, I believe it was. So this was going to get bought up. And right here, if this does pop it open at 97, watch for topping. So right here, sorry about that. Watch for a pop out of the open at 97. Watch for topping. Short it back down to 95 and under. Then watch for the curl and take it long. And that is exactly what we did. Let me clear this up for you. Got a pop out of the open right up here to 96.80. Topped it off, short it back down, 95.30, 95.40. This is where I took it right here. Next scale to make a new high after this little pullback. Grabbed it long here, 96. Took it on up almost to 100. And topped it off. Once it started just kind of fading off, took it off, and I was done with it. Yeah, beautiful trade. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a great trading day, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you guys are interested in coming and trading with us tomorrow, firetrading.org. I'll put the link in the description down below. You guys can check it out. And yeah, every day I post these notes 45 minutes before the market opens. About 15 minutes before the market opens, I hop on mic, I discuss them. Everything, that I just discussed with you guys, I discussed in the morning. So everybody kind of has a feel and about how my bias is on the stock and whatnot. Live screen share, live audio throughout the day. And yeah, questions throughout the day, anytime you want. Yeah, you guys come check us out. You guys can trade with us tomorrow. Free for a day, 50 for a week, 129 for a month, or 59 for the swing trading chat room, which has also just been on fire lately. Been killing it. And just if you guys sign up for the monthly membership, it does have access to the swing trading chat room. But if you just sign up for the swing trading chat room, you do not have access to the day trading chat room. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.